Right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you've all been having a great day so far, and I hope you're ready for more Monster Hunter Stories 2. It has been a while since I have played this last, and I had to try to remember where I was at when I booted this up. We've I think we're on part 7, so I think we're about where we would need to do some more grinding. I think that's what we're trying to accomplish here. We're trying to get our health up. So this is probably going to be a little bit of a grinding stream. If there's other stuff that we have to do, then we can probably do that as well. I need to adjust my microphone volume here a little bit. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope your Monday has started off well. Let's see, we're gonna go slot 1. Load the save data, yes. We have got a lot of work ahead of us. We've actually got some stuff to do. Find the camouflaged monster, slay the Basarios. And I think it's the Basarios that is giving us so much grief. And it's why I need to get my health up. I'm sure there are other ways to do that. I'm not exactly sure how. One thing that I've noticed about this game is it's not entirely intuitive when it comes to some of the leveling mechanics. Like, I'm not exactly sure, other than just grinding, going out and fighting monsters, where to get monster parts for gear and armor and such. I mean, I'm sure I can get some stuff maybe from a vendor. I don't know. Okay, let's see if, look at our quest board here. See if we have any sub quests. I actually have a few I can turn in. All right. Did not know that. Not only does this give me funds, but this also gives me experience. That's good. So that will actually raise my level. Okay, so what else? All the meat in love and war. I wish there were things that would grant me more experience. The getting only 20 experience is a little... Nah. That's, like, there's gotta be something that I can do that will return more experience to me. That one's already complete. Let's see, the Flying Fury, delicious donuts. I have to deliver donuts somewhere. Oh, I have to actually get some ingredients. Hakalo honey. Bet I could do that one. I'm going to accept that quest. And I think, except that quest. The cool thing about some of these is that I'll get them done even if I'm not actively doing them. Sometimes, like you saw when I just came to the quest board, sometimes they'll just be done, and that's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's run a trial real fast. Real fast. Let me see. We can do high difficulty. Let's see. Have I already done these? Well, we'll do this one again. I think there's one in here that I need some hearts from, but the drop chance is pretty low. So we have to probably run it over and over again. So we're going to go ahead and run that. And it'll also give me some experience. Plus, it's been several weeks since I played this game, so I probably need a refresher on how to fight. Okay. This is probably going to be speed. I think is going to be the key here. We need to go for his legs. Definitely speed. Oh no, I need to use the hammer, I think. Okay, well, still part is broken, so now we power shut him. Man, I swear, this guy steals my thunder every chance he gets. Yeah, he's fixing to take the win from me. Is it dead? Yeah, it dawned. Alright, let's see who we got next. Oh, this guy. Royal Ludroth. Ludroth. That is probably gonna be, he's probably gonna be using speed, so let's try technical. No, he is gonna be technical, I bet. So we're gonna need to go for, we're gonna have to go for the head. Nope, he's using power. My bad. Okay, so he's using power. We're gonna have to go with speed. I need to write these down. I keep saying this every time that I'm gonna write these down. I never do. I wonder if it's possible to learn a different attack with your Monstie other than just the one, or if that's like the only one that you have. Oh, I need to tap. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes, let's go. Oh, that hurt. Yes. All right, one more time. Okay, did we get what we needed is the question. Okay, I think I just leveled up. I mean, that's nice. Okay, rank S on that one. Let's take all. Let's go out in the afternoon. I am very curious to try this game on PC. I didn't even know that it had a PC version at the time that I bought it. I'm not dissatisfied with the Switch version at all. I think it runs really, really good on the Nintendo Switch. But sometimes there are the mechanics of riding your Monstie in the world. I like this type of an angled top-down look, but every time I run, it insists on moving the camera back to an almost over the shoulder shot, and I find it kind of annoying. Just some very small things with the game that I think I don't know, it might be better on PC in some places, but it also might not. Plus, I can guarantee that some of the graphics have been really dialed down, I would imagine, for the Nintendo Switch version. Would love to see a side-by-side comparison of the PC port if it even is a port. They were probably released together. Okay, this one's going to be, we need to use speed on this one. So let's go. Oh, I need my hammer. Yeah, let's do this. And one more time. Okay, part is broken. Let's commence with the crits. Go with the Cataclysm Sword. And let's see what kind of charge tackle. Dang. Why not? Let's just do it. I love that while it's in a down state, everything counts as a crit. My goodness. Shouldn't be this dry in here. Okay. A rank. Could be better. So I think what my goal is, I want to try to hit at least another rank up before I go try to find the Basarios. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. There's a lot of fighting that I need to do. But we're going to do it. Okay, these I think are speed, so we're probably going to need to do power. Or I mean, technical. Let's go. Wait a minute. What is my... we will switch to this one. Okay, now let's go. Please be right. Please be right. Oh, that backhand. What the? Okay, I need an item. You see, take a potion for myself. Okay, that one's down. Great Shaggy. Why? What did I do to you? Why are you just coming after me? think that one uses technical, so we're probably going to need to go power on this guy. Let's do it. Yeah, he's using technical. Nice shot. Oh, we got this. I love those. The cinematics for those are so awesome. Okay, let's see. Who else can we fight? I need more monster victims. Can I fight these? Bet they're just gonna run away if I do. Yes, they're cowardly. What? Yay! It's time for chicken and dumplings? I don't know. Some kind of chicken meal. What do we do with all of the monsters that we defeat? Do we just pile them up somewhere and hope that... I mean, that's kind of gross to think about, but what happens to all of the monster carcasses that we leave behind? I really don't know if I want to think about that. Pardon me, I have no idea why it's so terrible tickle in my throat. It may have been because of all of the Splatoon 3 I was playing last night. Okay, we need to start making our way towards the goal, but I really need to fight more monsters. Oh, we got it. We got one. Ask and ye shall receive, right? Oh no, he got a little pack of numbskulls with him. Okay, he is power, so we're gonna have to go speed, I think. Let me see, I'm also gonna need to change my weapon. Because we're gonna have to knock his feet off. And let's see. Okay, we've got the right monster. Let's do this. Oh, we we want. We want this one. We want big boy. What? Yeah, what? Yes, power. I got myself all confused there for a minute. Oh, I'm taking them toes. Maybe that should have been the title of the stream. Catgirl wants your toes. Did we? I think we did. Let's. You know what? We're just gonna fight it. We're just gonna keep fighting it. Oh, we still didn't. I looked away for a second. We didn't get his toes yet. We got to go for the toes. Hey, Slothworth, what's up? What's going on? Mrs. thought that was Skyrim with the amount of cheese she stole and thrown at Lydia. The people of Skyrim will be eating cheese for a while. Maybe everyone makes soup with the carcasses. You would think that that's what happens. You would definitely think so. I mean, I would hate to think that we just leave them out in the sun to spoil, but maybe, you know, the villagers feast and feast or something. I'm thinking it could be a great economic boon for the island, you know? Exotic monster meat, canned, freeze-dried, packaged, you know, and sold at your local grocery store. That'd be awesome. Got some, you get some jaggy steaks or something. Also, did I say it earlier? Welcome to the live stream. How's everything going? How is your week? How is your night? And I can't remember what time is it where you are? I've redone my schedule, so my YouTube streams are going to be much later than they normally are. So I'm going to be starting my streams at 11 p.m. except for the weekends. Near the end of the week, I'm going to be doing some other games, so I'm going to start those really early because I know that they're going to take a while. Because once a week, starting I think Friday or Saturday or Sunday or one of those days, we're going to be doing a Halloween game, a scary game. It's 5 a.m. for you. Oh my goodness! So it's 11:35 for me. Hopefully I'm not keeping you awake, or am I the first thing you're watching when you wake up? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, let me see. We need to. You're thinking about getting this game. You just got Made in Abyss. Did you pick that up for the Switch or for PC? I'm not sure which consoles it's available on. I've seen the game. I've seen the poster for it, or at least the cover for it, but I don't know what platforms it's on. You got Made in Abyss, Pikmin 3, Skyward Sword, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And okay, you just woke up. Okay, that's good. Hopefully I'm not keeping you awake. See, that's my goal. I want to catch the early crowd. The early bird gets the viewer. Is that how it goes? The early, well, in my case, the late streamer gets the viewer. Okay. You got it for the Switch. It's chibi, but 18. Is that the rating? Peggy 18? I'm assuming Europe. Back attack. This game, I would say, is probably one of the more accessible Monster Hunter games, since it has a strong RPG battle element to it. But I do have to warn you, it's a very long game. I think I went to how long to beat or something. There's a website where you can look up how long it takes to beat certain games, and this one had a ridiculously long main campaign. I think it's just due to the fact that there are times, like right now, you have to go and do some grinding for your levels. I don't know if that's ever taken into account or not, but I bet it probably is. So this is this is going to be a long series I'm doing. So if I'm on part 7, and I'm probably going to be doing one of these a week. Yeah. Long is cool. Persona is pretty damn long. Yeah, I played one. I think I played Persona 3. That was my entry into the Persona franchise, and I really didn't understand what I was doing, but I still was able to get a little ways into it. I think what threw me off was I was unaccustomed to playing time management games, or a game that had a daytime cycle where you had to do certain things in a day and then progress and then go to the tower or whatever at night. So there was a lot of stuff in the game that was kind of a first for me, and I wasn't too good at that aspect of it. But I really did love Persona 3. I wish I still had that PS2 copy, because I had the Persona 3. It was a special. I don't know if it was a special edition or what, but it was FES or something. It had like an abbreviation or something to it. I can't remember now. We're doing speed, and I need to change my weapon again to this, because we gotta go for them toes. Lucky Collector, hey, what's going on? Persona 3 FES, yes, that's the one. And I needed money, and I sold off a bunch of my PlayStation 2 games, and now I kind of regret it, because I don't think that this is the version that we're going to be getting on Switch. It might be. I'm hoping. But yeah, I do plan on getting some of those for the Switch. Just, my gosh, you guys do not want to know how many games I have in my backlog. It's frightening. Like, I have games I'm sitting on that I've been wanting to play for months, but I want to also stream them, like Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to stream that. And if it wasn't for the fact that House Flipper, my save file, got absolutely destroyed when I reinstalled Windows, I'd still be playing that. Games just take me forever. The original isn't expensive. Which, the one on PS2 or the one for the PSP? I actually have the one on the PS. I think that I have one on the Vita. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's golden. Yeah, 4 golden. I have that one. No, come on, come on, come on. Got it. It's about 25 used and 50 new. I may have to look into that. We actually have, I just recently moved, and we actually have some vintage video game stores here where you can go and buy old video games and whatnot. So I'm gonna definitely look into that. How have you been, Lucky Collector? How has your weekend been, and how's your week been so far? The music from Persona is amazing, and so are the unheard lyrics. Unheard lyrics? I don't know about that. What is that? Did they remove some of the lyrics for the North American release or something? Oh, I need to change my weapon. There is a lot to keep up in this game. Like when you go to fight the monster, if you look, it shows you which weapon types are best. And in this case, it's going to be the sword. Probably not the bow, and definitely not, I think definitely not the blunt object. Ah, Lucky the 7th, a lucky collector. Should be concerned. Yes, you, sir, will be collected, and you will be put on display with all of the other luckies. It's sung in English. I just felt a shiver run down my spine when I said that. How have you been doing, Lucky the 7th? Too many Luckies. I swear, if another Lucky shows up and you guys gang up on me, I will stand 0 chance against you. Oh, I need some of this honey. Okay, wait a minute. I think this is the wrong honey. Your affection to get the... Well, oh no. Oh man. That's interesting. Lucky 7 says, doing okay, big toe, still sore from my ladder fall a few days ago. You said you were out until Tuesday, yes? Search that song, I'll not be able to hear anything else. I am gonna have to, I guess. Okay, these guys do what? I think they do speed, so I'm gonna do... Okay, the big one does technical, so I'm gonna do power. The ones on the side do speed, I think. No way. Those can't be the lyrics. That's gonna get me like a community guideline strike. I know it. I know it. I should have never approved that. Why did I approve that? If I have YouTube breathing down my neck for that, I'm gonna point them in your direction. I just want you to know that. I will take no responsibility for it whatsoever. I'll be like, you can't hold that against me. I'm just the entertainer. I'm gonna need the names of these songs so that I can verify this. Wait, yeah, okay, I don't have to knock anything off of this one. Bum 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 bum. It's not what the lyrics are. Okay, let me make sure that I'm understanding right. So that's the janky translation that they got. That's not what the actual lyrics are. It's the way they are saying them. Okay, okay. Well, I watch a channel called Abroad in Japan. Excuse me, Abroad in Japan. And I do know that English is a really interesting thing that is used to spice up advertisement, because it just looks cool when you have a foreign word in on a product, right? So most of the time they're just skipped right over, but 90% of the time the foreign word that is used to spice up the advertisement is close but very wrong. So the context comes out very weird. Like, I'm just gonna make up one off the top of my head. This bath towel will make you feel like sunshine is raining on your face, or something like that. It's close. Like I said, you get the idea. It's just not entirely right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not showing that one. I'm hiding it. I'm sorry. I can read it, and that's all that matters. I can read it. I'm not gonna have that too much in my screen. But thank you. I will go look that up. Absolutely. You guys are out for blood tonight. Okay, I still need to finish this thing off. He's done turning red on me, okay? He's getting angry. And I lost. I lost my head-to-head fight. And when these things take a hit and they fall down, it's like the punch is slightly delayed. Like they stand there for just a half second and then they're like, oh, invisible punch, and they throw themselves backwards. Reminds me of bad Hollywood fighting. Once you've heard it, you cannot unhear it. Yeah, there was actually something similar. There was a song, a popular song that was playing on the radio, and I swear I had to really focus on the lyrics because it sounded just absolutely terrible. And it was just the way the person was enunciating. Like a magic. Heck yes. I want one of those cups. I know this is going to sound like an extremely hipster thing to say, but I've been following abroad in Japan for like 4.5 years, 5 years, before he ever did his whatever his tours are. It's on the tip of my tongue. What are they called? Travel across Japan. Before he ever did one of those. And I kept thinking to myself, man, this guy is amazing. How come he doesn't have more subscribers? This one uses, we'll go with power. Oh, I didn't equip my hammer. Oh, no. I can multitask. I swear I can. I'm just glad that YouTube doesn't have integration with stream elements or things that I can have the audience throw things at me yet. Because I know that you guys would probably be destroying the screen with flying bananas and cakes and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna change my weapon. By the way, if you do pick up this game, the hair that my character has is, I think it's a special headdress, I'm not sure, but you only get that cosmetic with the deluxe edition. So if you like that style of hair, that's how you get it. You recently finished Tales of Arise. You know, you are the third person that has said anything about that game. I'm going to assume that that's a recommendation. I've had other people say, you should play Tales of Arise. And I'm like, I'm not a big Tales, never really played any of them. And they're like, no. You should play this game. Hey, Astro, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. It is bedtime? For me? Heck no. I should play Mad Max. Hold on. I should play with my sword. Why did I say that? No, there will be no sword play on my... you know what I mean. I'm gonna use my sword in the game. I'm not gonna play with it. So did you actually do any streaming of Mad Max, Astro, or are you just playing it on your own time? I thought you said something about you had streamed it the other night. Are you going to be uploading those to your YouTube channel? By the way, guys, if you want to watch some other, that's all right. I'm gonna suggest someone else other than myself. If you want to watch some other streamer, you can go check out Astro Nerd Boy. They do occasionally stream. You can go watch him play some Borderlands 3, which is taking him entirely too long. You tried to stream, but it sucked. Oh, that's right. You were saying that for some reason that game just devastates your GPU, doesn't it? When you try to do both stream and play at the same time. That's incredible. I still don't understand. I'm gonna need you to like show me what your specs are or something. I think it might have something to do with the fact that you're trying to stream in like 10K resolution or something. Might want to turn that down to 720p like the rest of us plebeians. You're gonna play it offline. The video will go up on YouTube at some point this week. I kind of want to watch that. I want to see you play Mad Max. It triggered Firefox, desktop Windows Manager, etc. You'd be more careful if that was the case. Be more careful about what? I don't know how laggy my chat is. I think I have latency on so that blah blah blah. Christo Pool in the house. I don't have any alerts. And I don't have my stuff up to go. You know, I could just be like, bah, 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 bah. Just pretend I'm hitting the alarm. Bah, 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 bah. I'm having to make all the sound effects myself. It's a recent JRPS and fairly streamlined, so never stuck where to go as it's linear, but it has big open areas and side quests. The story was fairly good. Ah. Latency equals rollback net side. No. I'm talking about chat latency. Some streamers want to be able to catch up with their chats, so they'll turn latency on. I think it also helps improve their stream performance, but it means that whenever you get a message in your chat, it's usually 2 to 5 seconds behind. You can even turn chat latency up all the way to like 2 minutes. So how's your weekend, Chris? Are you doing all right? How's your Monday? How's every little thing? Are you still working 120 hours a week? Say it isn't so. Working lots. Hey, have you guys heard about the new updates that they're implementing for YouTube streamers? We don't know what it is yet, but they're going to lower the threshold for super chats and fan funding. So we might start seeing some integration for things like, for memberships, and which essentially memberships are like Twitch subs, except you don't have to get them while you're streaming, and super chats are just like in-chat donations. So they're going to be lowering the threshold on those, and I don't think you're going to have to be a YouTube partner in order to get that. At least is what I'm hoping. That isn't going to be announced until next year. But they're also doing some stuff for people who do what is it? Shorts, YouTube Shorts. You just walked out of my job and got a massive upgrade. Wait, hope to be off on long change next weekend. Wait, whoa. You just quit your job? And then you got an upgrade? I can't quit my job. If I stop streaming for one day like I did a few weeks ago because I was moving, I swear the entire internet forgot who I was. I need to change my weapon here. We're gonna go with Big Chungus. Oh, right to the face. Okay, can I do a power shot? No. Let's see. Charge tackle? Speed. Charge tackle. Speed. Tales of Arise is definitely not a 10/10 for me, maybe 7.5 out of 8. 7.5 to 8. But it was a fun game to play in between the big stuff you want to play. It took you about 35 to 40 hours. So not crazy long like this game. I want to double check. I want to see how long this game is. How long to beat Monster Hunter Stories 2. Okay, 40 hours is the main story, but if you do any of the side quests with it, you're looking at 60 plus hours, and for completionist 148 hours. So it's not short, but it's not, I guess it wasn't, the main story wasn't as long as I thought. For me though, when it says 40 hours, it probably means 60 because I am not a very efficient gamer, so I tend to take a little longer in some ways than others. Yeah. What is the longest game anyone has ever played? I mean, in chat, I mean, not like a world record type of a thing, but what's the longest game that you've played? Anyone in chat? Nice. Do replays count? Replays, I don't know. Did it take you longer to do the replay than to beat the initial game? I guess replays count if it's to get more of the completion. Like there's some games, excuse me, there are some games that you have to play a second time in order to get another aspect of the game finished. So I guess that does count. I do not have my chat showing up over here, so unfortunately. My chat window is bare. Let me do this. Let me turn that off. You don't know you played Sid Meier's Pirates because it was different each time. Okay, that actually does sound like you could sink a lot of time. I want to look that up. Sid Meier's. So you're talking about the 2004 game, right? It shows that the main story can be completed in 10.5 hours. And that for completionist, it is 18 hours. The only Sid Meier game that I ever played was Civilization 2, I think. Let me think. It was way back in the early 2000s. No, it wasn't 2. It was, I think it was Civilization 3. Or it might have been, okay, maybe you can tell me. Civilization 2, there's one called Conflicts in Civilization Scenarios. Is that like an add-on? I think it is. I think I may have played Civilization 2. Yeah, I think that might have been the one. But I never got very far. It was a very early PC game for me. You put 120 hours into Elden Ring first playthrough. And I played Diablo 2 a bunch of times. 6 hours in, I'm a good 90%. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Was that supposed to be a now? 6 hours in, you're a good 90% through Elden Ring? So Elden Ring is quicker on replays than it is the first time you play? Well, I mean, from what I understand, Elden Ring does not have it doesn't really tell you where to go. I've played maybe 3 or 4 hours on it. And they just sort of hint in a general direction. Yeah, you might want to go over that way. And you just go off over that way and hope that you find what you're looking for. In my case, I found a tree. I went down into the depths. There was a bunch of stuff down there. I got some stuff, and then I died and lost my stuff and never got out. I was stuck in this abyss forever. So that's where I'm at. I may have to restart the game because I had some really good stuff that I lost, and it wasn't even my fault. When I died, my package or whatever it was that dropped fell off the side of a broken bridge into the endless void down below, never to be retrievable again. I could not pick it back up, which I didn't even think that was possible. I didn't think that was something that could happen. Wait a minute. Obtained insect husk. Ew, that's not what I wanted. What is this? A monster den? Ooh, let's explore. I watched a streamer play Elden Ring. They said that they had gotten an advanced copy, so they couldn't show any of the footage until after the game had came out, which is what I prefer. I'm gonna kind of rant just a little. I always find it kind of frustrating when some streamers get an advanced copy of a game and are allowed to stream it. Especially when it's a bunch of streamers. I realize it's the game company's way of generating hype for the game. But there are a lot of, when you have a streamer who has millions and millions of followers and they all watch them play that game, then when it's my turn to play the game, oh, they've already watched it. Nah, they're done. It's already over. The hype is over literally 3 days after the game has came out. And that has happened to me a lot. Either that or maybe I just smell bad or something. Do cat girls stink? I mean, I'm not a cat girl. My PC is cursed, so what you see is not me. It's what my SCP computer does every time I can even put pictures on my computer and they turn out like this. You should see that video I made where I was at the Lincoln Memorial. It's not me, it's big old cat girl. Don't know why. At least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Shut up. I'm gonna be very upset if I get to the end of this and I've already completed it. You're like that meme of the old guy on Zoom who isn't a cat? Oh no, that was definitely a cat. He was lying through his teeth. He was just like, Your Honor, I am not a cat. He was lying and you could see it in his cat eyes. He was such a liar. Oh no, we know. Those of us who are cursed, we know curse. That was no curse. That was, he was trying to pull a fast one. What he was trying to do. You avoided Resident Evil 8 stuff for a long time. You know, so did I. I did too. Here's what happened. Interesting story. Let me finish this fight and I will avail you all of my horror story. See what I did there? Horror story. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. My horror story experience with Resident Evil 8. Hang on, I gotta kill these chickens. They put up more of a fight than they let on. They're all like, oh, we're skittish, we're gonna run away, no. But then when you fight them, they mess you up. Okay, so Resident Evil 8, I had, I didn't have a very good graphics card. I had like a 1060, I think, a GTX 1060. It was sufficient. It ran almost everything I wanted it to run. It would even run Cyberpunk 2077, but I just had to turn Cyberpunk settings down to low, and I had to put it on like 720 or 900p window. It was ridiculous, but I could still sort of run it. And the frame rate was not great. I think it was somewhere around 17 to 28 frames per second. So it barely got the job done. But of course, Cyberpunk was extremely broken when it came out, so that didn't help things either. So fast forward, Resident Evil 8 comes out, and before a PC game comes out, I always research and want to know, what are the PC specs? Will my computer run this game? Because I don't want to invest in a version of the game that I'm not going to be able to play. All of the specs said that my computer should be able to handle it, which it sort of did, but every cutscene destroyed my GPU and it would just lag. And then once the lagging started, it didn't go away. It would follow it into the gameplay. So try as I might, couldn't play the game. Bought a upgrade because now we're in COVID or near the end of COVID, I think. And GPUs are this mythical Phoenix that no one can get their hands on to. I was able to get a 1650. So I upgraded, I got the new graphics card, same problem. Eventually, a year later, I think, or actually it was January of this year. I think it was January. We were finally able to get a PlayStation 5. And that is how I was able to play Resident Evil 8. I have not tried to play it on PC, even though now I have a 3060, which plays almost everything except Lawnmower Simulator, which don't even get me started on that game. But in between all of this time, I really wanted to play Resident Evil 8, and I watched some Let's Plays, and I would get halfway through and I would say, no, I don't want to keep watching because I don't want to get spoiled. Eventually, I think I may have watched an entire Let's Play, but I don't remember it. I don't remember watching it. So fortunately, most of the game was a surprise. I was able to do it without being too spoiled, especially the ending. I did not know about the ending at all. So that was a good plus. You had a friend spoil the ending as I just beat the last boss. Really? They look like cassowaries to me, not chickens. But you know what they say, everything tastes like chickens. Yeah, now you had to be super careful of crypto miners selling faked cards. Yes. Yep. Fortunately, all of the cards that I've gotten have been brand new. I'll only buy a used graphics card if it's like from an individual. But now I don't think we have to worry about that. I think Nvidia is coming out with a graphics card this year. It's supposed to be this quarter. I don't know what's up with that. It's supposed to be, at least now we might have a third option besides AMD and Nvidia. I just hope it's good, and if they're cheap, if they're really inexpensive, I will try one. I will absolutely try an NVIDIA graphics card. You'll get a 3080. Oh yeah, you got to keep up with the Joneses, right? Surprisingly, there are some things that it does kind of struggle with, like Lawnmower Simulator. Though rendering all those millions of blades of grass just about destroyed it. That game needs some optimization bad. Yes, they are starting to come down in price. I did not pay a whopping $1,000 for my graphics card. I think I paid somewhere like 400, maybe more. I would like to have a 3080, or don't they even have like 3090s at this point? But most of the games I play, if it's dang it, hang on, I need to get a drink. My throat is getting dry, all of this talking. I look at it like this. With the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series S, yeah, I know. It's an S, it's not the X. If it's something that I worry that my PC might not be able to handle, then I know the PlayStation 5 will. So, blah, 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 blah. Let me see, you want to play Satisfactory on PC? The crazy shit is you can build on that. Just looks so funny. The engine. Sorry, not sorry. Don't worry. I have modder. I don't have mods, quote unquote. So I let YouTube do the moderating for me, just in case it's something, you know, so bad that it would get me banned. Then I can look over it and go, yeah, that's not that bad. Wait, your friend has a Series X and a 720p 23-inch television. What? Hang on. Oh, insert sad violin music here. I can't say anything. I was guilty of the same thing for a while. All my friends had flat screen HD TVs, and I was still using a CRT on my Xbox 360. So, yeah. The first time I ever played Halo 3 in high def, I almost peed myself in excitement. It's the same TV he used for his 360. Oh, Black Friday is going to be the bomb. I'm hoping I can get a decent upgrade to my sound bar. Where we moved, we have a slightly bigger living room, so our television sound bar, it does an okay job. I would just like to have a better one. The one we've used for now for like 7 or 8 years. Still does a job, but you know, Blu-rays don't really do a great job of compressing 5.1 into 2 tracks. So occasionally you'll still get like the blaring music in the center, or the dialogue or the special effects, and then other aspects of the movie will be really quiet because it's trying to squeeze 5 tracks of audio into 2, and some stuff just gets overpowered badly. Oh, I need to change weapons. We'll go with the sword. Oh, this one's using speed? I think I need to use technical. Let me try that, see if it does any better. No, it's using technical. Crap, I should have went with power. Wait, what sounds like it makes sense? I missed something. What did I miss? What did I miss? Technical power beats technical. So let's go. You just got the Elite 2-core controller if anyone needs enlightening on that. The compressed 5.1 sound stuff sounded like it. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm glad it made sense. But I just made all of that up. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. I didn't make that up. I swear I did. I swear I did. Oh no! I lost a heart. If I lose 3, then it's KO. And because I'm linked with my monster partner, if they get 3 hearts knocked out, then I technically get KO'd as well. We share, weirdly enough, we share hearts. So they get KO'd or they get in a down state and lose a heart, then I technically lose a heart. We got 3 hearts between us. Basically 3 lives per day, unless I go and rest, which I might need to do after this. Wow. The Elite Core 2 controller. I think the only fancy controller I have is an 8-bit do for my Nintendo Switch, which I'm going to say right now is probably one of the best controllers I've ever used in my life. If they ever make one for the PlayStation 5, I will get it, because I'm not a fan of the PlayStation 5 controller. I feel like it has way too many bells and whistles built into it. And a lot of games overdo it in the settings department. Like Fortnite, for example. I cannot play Fortnite on PlayStation 5. The controller settings are like 500 times more complicated to figure out than anything else. Did you ever play Shining Resonance? It's a good game to pick up when one deal, as it can be super cheap. You can turn into a dragon mid-battle, but has its advantages and disadvantages. Shining, hang on. Let me look that up, because I want to say I have it. I actually may Is it Shining Resonance or... Okay, there was another game. I think I have one of these for my Xbox Series S. I can't remember which one it is. It's sort of like a... it plays a little bit like Elden Ring in that you have these encounters and you have to use a lot of dodging. I don't think we're talking about the same game, though. I don't think we're talking about the same game, and I can't remember which one it is, but I think if I don't have Shining Resonance, it is on my to-get list. Very much. I'll have to look into it. Tomorrow night, guys, I'm going to be playing more Splatoon 3. So if you've got a Switch and you've got Splatoon 3 and you want to play with me in the game, then you know what to do. Watch the stream, send me your friend code, and we can go splat some stuff. We did that last night, and it was super duper fun. Looks like there are no monsters at this nest. Have I not been here before? Maybe not. Okay, it's time to steal some chicken eggs. Do. Do I want this one? It smells stinky. No, I'll look again. Kind of stinky? What? Does he say that about every stinking egg? Doesn't really smell like much, and it's light. Oh no, the eggs, they're all gone. Well, you're the one that said they were stinky. All right, this is how we run with an egg. Remember this, guys. If you're ever stealing a monster egg, you have to run like this. You can't put it on your shoulder. You can't put it in a bag or a box. You have to barrel hug it, and you have to run like this all the way out the door. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let's go back to the village. Whoa. Let me see. It's a big chat. You just woke up and thought you'd dive in as I like to support you. It's such a shame. The algorithm just hates me at the moment. It does. It really does. Maybe one day it'll change in your favor. Always admire your dedication, and you can tell it's a medium that I love. By medium, you mean gaming or YouTube in general? Because I think it's a little bit of both. Personally, whatever I do, I like to, whatever I do on YouTube is usually things that I really like. And I equally like video games and anime and manga and nerd stuff. It's just a shame that the anime side of things after 5 or 6 years just didn't take off. And the more that I looked into it, the more I could tell that it was really an aspect that it was going toward very short form anime content with like extra stuff built in. Like if you look at some of the other personalities on YouTube that do anime content, they've pulled back from anime reviewing to doing other stuff like taking a trip to Akihabara or opening up 500 boxes of a janky figurine set or buying fakes or something. It's still anime themed, but it's not what they started off doing because pure anime related content is just kind of no longer there. There's too many people that write reviews and talk about anime, and most people already have in their own mind whether or not they like something. And the sort of the same thing is happening with games, which is why I feel like streaming is where it's at right now on YouTube. I know this sounds stupid, and it kind of flies in the face of everything a lot of professionals are telling you, but there are two types of videos that I watch. Short videos that are 10 minutes or less, or really, really long videos, like streams or VODs. And I can do a little bit of both. Occasionally, I'll do a shorter video. I'll even occasionally make a video talking about an anime that I recently watched. But those are going to be fewer and farther between. And even though I feel like YouTube has a much better search algorithm than Twitch, YouTube needs to push streaming content to people better. Like if I was going to look up, and I've done this, you can do this if you want, just as an experiment, go to YouTube search and search for live streaming, any kind of live streaming and any kind of game. Just pick a game and put live stream. And YouTube is going to mostly pull from past streams before it pulls from current live streaming. It doesn't really know how to differentiate between what somebody is streaming right now, you know, the now from the then. And that's where I feel like YouTube really needs to work on delivering streaming content to the masses. If they could get that fixed, I would probably have a much better shot of getting more people into my streams whenever I do, or whenever I go live. However, the one thing that YouTube beats Twitch in is that regardless of whether or not I'm streaming or I'm just making a video, YouTube will still push my content out for a little bit, whereas Twitch doesn't really. And Twitch only cares about people that are streaming right now. Once you're done streaming, Twitch doesn't care about you. It will never put your VODs up at all unless people are searching for that. So both platforms have their downside. I just feel like despite its flaws, YouTube has a much better opportunity for me doing what I'm doing. I'm hoping eventually to pull away from Twitch, but I'm still doing it. So I'm working double hard, you know, full-time Twitch, full-time YouTube. Hopefully my body can survive. You had to pick up Berserk 1997 on Blu-ray the other day. Has all your anime. I've been moving so much, so I had to rebuy some stuff. Wait, your mom stole your copy of Berserk and kept it? Is that what I'm reading here? You remember when I was at the cursed amount of 673 subs? Oh yeah, I stayed at 600 for a while, and then 720. I think whenever I quit YouTube, which I shouldn't have, and I said this before on my Twitch stream. Anyone who wants to get into streaming, the one thing you should never do is rebrand. Just kill your channel. If your channel's not doing good, rebranding might not help it. Don't rebrand, kill the channel, put it into archive everything, just let it sit there, go start a whole new channel. That's what I should have done. And when you rebrand, like, you know, doing the virtual streamer Catgirl thing, I just got tired of being in front of the camera. You know, I was in front of the camera for the longest time, for 6 years, and I just got tired of doing it. For one thing, I wasn't sure what people wanted to watch, if they were watching me or if they were watching the content, if they didn't care about, you know, the face cam or not. It was kind of an experiment to see how it would work. And I thought, well, you know, maybe people just want something interesting to look at. Again, don't do that. Not in the middle of your career. That was probably a bad call, because a lot of people, it hit them like a bucket of cold water. You know, one day I'm this middle-aged dude playing video games and talking about anime, and the next thing you know, the face cam has been replaced with crazy cat girl in the corner. So yeah. Your mom, oh no, I hate to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've encountered some stuff like that before. Not so much with family, but with friends. And it just ended up being written off as a casualty of a failed relationship. So yeah, I can empathize with that. Okay, I need to go back to the village, which is where? Where's the village? Sailor's Beach. There's the village. Bum 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 bum. Right, I need to rest up because health reasons. We took a major hit during that last fight. This is the game that is very linear. If you mentioned you might pick it up. So normally what one tactic you would do is have multiple saves. But this isn't the kind of game, I don't think, where if you fail to do something, it's gone forever. It's very linear story based, so I don't really see a point in having multiple saves. It's your way of sticking to YouTube, it's still persevering. I was always hear more takes anyway, and whether you're a girl or not makes no difference. You thought it was a good change. You're an anime weeb and massive gamer. Nice. Weebs of the world unite. That needs to be a t-shirt, by the way. If I ever got an artist to draw Fumi, which is the name of the cat girl, really, she was just the evolution of my mascot. I had a channel mascot of a character that was playing a video game. And then that sort of evolved into me trying to recreate that as a VTuber model. And then Fumi was because I thought that the VTuber model needed a kid sister. And then she kind of ended up being the evolution of that concept. But if I could ever get an artist who could draw Fumi in like a superhero costume flying, you know, like a Superman pose. You know how classic Superman would always pose with one fist out and like the other one, you know, like kind of on his hip or something as he was flying. And then I would have in big comic book letters under the bottom of the shirt, Weebs of the World Unite. That would be an amazing t-shirt, I think. You own 465 games on Series X. with Game Pass 965? Okay, maybe you can answer this question, because I have yet to do this experiment. Let me do this. Quality entertainment here, right? Okay, so on Game Pass, I know that you can get games slightly cheaper, right? If you buy, say, for example, you install the game for free on Game Pass, and then you buy the DLC for the game, and then the game on Game Pass goes away, what happens to your DLC? This is sort of like the Schrodinger cat paradox. Do you have to buy the game before you can get the DLC for it? Now I can just be myself without worrying about the camera. When people are seeing, VTubers were booming at the time. So yes, there is still a huge VTuber boom going on Twitch. And any day now, there's going to be a mass migration to YouTube. And I need to get my community going. I need like my brethren court of Gruz. You would have to buy the game. Okay, so it wouldn't let you purchase DLC content for something you didn't own. That's good to know. That's good to know, because I had been playing Outlanders. Is it Outlanders or Outriders? I can't remember. It's the game from the same makers as Bulletstorm from People Can Fly. Is it Outriders or is it Outlanders? I can't remember. Anyway, they just came out with a new big, huge honking expansion for it. And I've been playing the base game. So, Outriders. Okay. Yeah. I really like that game. It's too bad it doesn't have like a big, massive multiplayer aspect to it, because I think that would be amazing. Especially like if you had a co-op horde mode, like, well, even though it's not the same as Gears of War, I think it would work if you could do like giant challenges, you know, take on super monsters of the week with your friends or something. But yeah. Okay, back to the game. All right, we saved up. Now I think we're rested. Let me check my stats here. Okay. Looks like we're good. See, my max HP is so weak. This is something of a problem for me. I'm fighting monsters that, okay, this is a turn-based fight. So my weapons don't do, I think the max that my weapon has done is like upwards of 100 damage. So my max HP is 90, and I've been one shot by enemies before. So I don't know if I need to work on gear that's going to give me some sort of a defensive buff or what. Outriders is 50% off with Xbox Live Gold right now. Really? So if I was to buy the base game and then get the DLC, would it be cheaper than buying one game? Because I think that there was something like that. Like you could get the bundle for about the same price as a regular game, which I didn't really want to do that at the time because I'd been buying too many games. And I'm saving my money right now for, well, I'm not saving it, but I'm holding off on buying another AAA title until Pokemon Scarlet comes out. I still have a little bit to go in Pokemon Arceus, but that game really turned into a slog. I mean, I love the game to death. I love the aspect of the game, but if you want to know my honest hot take, this game right here is everything that Pokemon Arceus should have been. This game Maybe it's because it's from Capcom, and maybe Arceus was the first time that Game Freak had ever attempted a game like that before. But this game absolutely destroys Pokemon Arceus in terms of concept and what you can do. The only thing you don't do is have a bestiary where it says you collect all the Pokemon. But then again, you kind of do. Your goal, like I got that egg, so let me go take the egg to where's the farmer at? I always get confused here. We go up here to the ranch. Here we go. So we've got the stable master here, and you drop off your egg and then you can hatch it. And then depending on what kind of monster it is, if it's one you don't have yet, then this one you can put in your party. So let's hatch this egg and see what we got. I got 2. Okay. And there are different breeds, different types. So a Wyvern egg is going to be most likely a bird type monster. Dragon-ish. Let's see what we got. Wolf Slayer DLC is 20% off. It doesn't include the base game. You definitely want to play the next Pokemon. Yes. Okay, so I already have a Paolumu, but that's fine. Okay, now what's this one? Probably one I already have. A Great Jaggy? I don't think I have one of these. I don't think I have one of these. Let me see. Manage my monsties. No, I don't. Okay, that is awesome. I have... And what you can do is, if you end up with duplicates, then you can send them on their way. You can release them back into the wild. So since I already have a Paolumu, I do not want a second one. There's really no point in it. There's no benefit to having 2 of the same monster. Especially, unless of course they had a different battle type. So if you look, I don't know if you can see on the screen, there is a little icon in the bottom right of the, or right here where it says Paolumu level 1, there's a little green circle, a green dot. That's their attack type. So this is a technical type. So a technical type beats a speed type, I think. Or is it a power type? Doesn't matter. It's like rock, paper, scissors. Rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, paper beats rock. It's kind of like that. Now, if this had a different type, maybe I would keep it, but it doesn't, so we're going to release it into the wild. Do they have different skills, or is it linked to their attack type? I think you can actually grow their skills. I'm still sort of learning that. They have something called gene info, which does affect their skills. Most of these are going to be like their attacks, but you also get like a special. You get like an ultimate. And so if you've seen me in battle, at a certain point, I'll build up enough whatever to initiate a team-based attack where me and my monster, I ride it into battle and then it unleashes an ultimate attack. So it took me a while to figure out that if I'm going up against a monster that is a power attack user, that I also need to change my monster to match whatever will counter it, so I can do more damage, especially if we're doing an ultimate. So for the longest time, I only had one monster and I was kind of sucking hindquarter with that. As far as your ultimate, I think they're locked per monster. Each one has like one unique ultimate, but I think their attack types can vary, because I saw something here that said bingo list. Here we go. So, due to the Pokemon not being in it, which Pokemon is it? Pokemon that you specifically wanted, or just having different Pokemon altogether? It depends. I really do like games that have really good graphics, but I'm also notorious for playing old school pixel games like Vampire Survivor and Nomad Survival. Those are games that I can go back to time and time again. So it depends on the kind of mood that I'm in. I have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and the Pokeball controller, but other than that, I've not liked most Pokemon past Ruby and Sapphire. Just thinking maybe skill rarity might tell how good it is, whether to keep that specific one, like having to choose between 3 to release. I'm not sure. I've kind of steered away from the temptation of going and watching videos that tell you how to play the game, simply because if I were to look up right now any information on Monster Hunter Stories 2, I'm going to get 2 types of videos. One that says how to beat the game in an hour, which is essentially, hey guy, you just bought this game and you want the ultimate? Let me show you how to get it in an hour. Because most people are very impatient and they just want all the good crap right away. They don't want to work and earn it. Or there's going to be a video that says how to min-max whatever. And I understand that min-maxing is essential, but when you're early in a game, sometimes you just can't do that yet. Like you don't have access to decent gear. You're still stuck with the common stuff. You can't min-max common, okay? It's just not possible. So making a video talking about how to maximize your output while minimizing your damage or the whatever and resource gathering, a lot of that is not what I need. I need someone who's going to break down the technical aspects of the game, and those are fewer and farther between. So I would have to sift through a bunch of bullcrap videos that are just made to lure in people to watch before I actually got any of my questions answered. That was a long explanation. I apologize. If it became too easy and you stopped enjoying them, had Black and a 3DS one and never even finished them. I originally had Pokemon Silver, and I only got like 3 gym badges and I never finished it. That was my first Pokemon game ever on the Game Boy, the little skinny thin Game Boy. I had a black one. Then fast forward a lot of years, I had the 2DS and I got Pokemon. What was the last Pokemon game for the 3DS? I can't remember now. Shoot, I can't remember. No, this one wasn't color. This one was not a color. This one was still the terrible black and green old monitor or screen. I did play Sword and Shield or Shield, but I haven't finished it. I like the way the games are going. I do. I think that the evolution of Pokemon is a little bit more appealing to people that might not would otherwise try it. But at the same time, I'm not a Pokemon purist, so I have that. I'm not going to say going for me, but because I'm not a Pokemon purist, I'm not against certain changes that are being made to the game. If I was a Pokemon purist, I could definitely see how some of these changes would conflict with the core gameplay or what makes a Pokemon game. So I empathize with, I see both sides of the coin, you know, as someone who's still kind of new to the franchise. I'm excited about some of the new changes, and I'm not so oh, I don't have my favorite Pokemon. It's a downer, that type of thing. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm kind of stuck in the middle, which can be a bad thing if you're not careful. Okay, I need to put this new Pokemon in my party. We are going to... We're going to replace the Yankutku. Okay, good. One thing that they do have is different weaknesses. So that really hasn't been a problem yet. All right, let me see. Can I make this one my lead Pokemon? Bet I can. Ah, yes. So do you do any PC gaming, or is it all exclusively console? Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's the name of the games. I had Pokemon Moon, I think. Now I actually have Pokemon Black. What is it called? Version 2? It's a weird name. I have that one and I played a little bit. I actually started a stream on Pokemon Black version 2 and it went pretty well. So I might be tempted to play that one day. Again, I have too many games. I don't know what to stream anymore. People are just gonna have to. I wish there were more time. There should be 3 of me. I'm all for cloning. I'll clone myself 12 times. One of us would surely want to mow the yard. You grew up with a gaming PC, but you can't afford one at the moment. I'm hoping that as the cost of hardware starts going down a little bit, people will be able to relatively afford a good gaming PC for under 1,000 or 900. I know that's wishful thinking. Nowadays, you almost can't. But, what is that? Berries? I thought it was poop. Girthy garlic. Really? Girthy garlic? Yeah, in order to play that game on stream, I have to actually use an emulator. I know Nintendo doesn't like that, but I can tell you right now, I'm probably never going to go up for the Nintendo the Nintendo Ambassador program. That's probably never going to happen because I don't think Nintendo would want me as their ambassador. Not a guy VTuber who uses a Catgirl avatar. I'm gonna get you. Come here. Come here, you. Is Modern Warfare 2 going to the Game Pass? Please say yes. Because that's probably the only way that I'm going to play it. Unless, of course, I go out and buy a hard drive just for that game. I think it's silly. I don't know any other words to use, but maybe this is just my peanut brain trying to wrap itself around certain concepts. But why does Modern Warfare have to be 100,000 gigs, but yet we can get a game that has just as great graphics in 60 or less? What is going on under the hood that they need that much game to download? Girthworm Jim? Oh no! Wow. Wow. That's a cool name, by the way. I actually changed my name once on PlayStation to Dumpy Real Bigs, in tribute of a person that I once versed on Xbox Live years ago. Yeah, but the thing about Modern Warfare 2 is, if you want the good graphics, you're going to have to get the Series S or X version, right? And you can't use an external hard drive on that game or on that console for the new generation games. You have to use one of their expansion cards, which is, I don't even want to talk about the expansion card problem. If you really want to ruffle my feathers, just remind me of the PlayStation Vita. What is it called? Oh God, there's a name for it. Proprietary hardware. Yes. You want to get me angry, just bring up proprietary hardware. Yeah, you can move games. That is true. You can move your game content. But how long does that usually take? I mean, I'm sure it would go much faster. It's obviously a USB 3.0 or higher. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. I was gonna say, because if it takes like upwards of 30 minutes to an hour, then put that thing to rest while I go to bed. Yeah, I will definitely be playing some Modern Warfare 2. I've already had people wanting me to play it. I'm not super invested in the Call of Duty anymore. I am a big Call of Duty fan. I'm not a diehard, okay? But I have played Call of Duty since Call of Duty Ghosts, which was probably Call of Duty 2 was one of my favorites. I never owned it. It was my friend, so I only played when he came over. But Call of Duty 2 was my first Call of Duty game. Then, the first one that I owned was Call of Duty Ghosts, and then I've owned almost all of them since. Almost all of them. I have not owned Black Ops 4. Is there a 4? I have not owned that, the newest Black Ops. And which one was it? Was it in Infinite Warfare or something like that? I got a combo pack for Black Friday. I got Call of Duty World War II, and I think it was bundled with the one where they go into space, I think. That disc had a manufacturer's error on it. I sent it in to get replaced. They took my disc. They never contacted me. And I filled out all the necessary information online, printed off the sheet, sent them my disc. They took it, I never heard from them. So for a huge game, if it's a couple of gigs, like 40 seconds or so, it's a very slower pace now and no slide canceling. Honestly, I prefer it, but everyone is complaining. A lot more realistic, and the sound design is amazing. Have you played the Modern Warfare 2 beta? You don't show on the minimap when firing without a suppressor, so you have to use the sound to pinpoint people. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, I better dust up on turning my headset up. Or I need to go buy new pads for my ear pads for the Kraken headset that I have. I love my Kraken Razor headset, Razor Kraken, whatever it's called. But I know this is a weird thing to say, my ears sweat. And then if I'm not careful after hours and hours, it feels like they start to chafe after a while. They're the most comfortable headphones I've ever worn, but there is a heat problem. They don't expel heat around your ears very well. Nice. On Warzone, if a team buys a UAV, it's locked out for everyone else. Wait. So only one team can have the UAV? Does that give them some sort of an advantage then? Or does that just prevent everybody from going around with one? See, that was one of the things that I loved and hated about Battlefield, is that when it came to big equipment, everybody had something. Like, it was just, you were either a helicopter a-hole, a tank a-hole, or a tank a-hole. Sniper a-hole. There we go. See, there's three kinds of gamers in Battlefield: tank a-holes, chopper a-holes, and sniper a-holes. Oh, it's on a cooldown. Ghost doesn't exist if you don't get perks in Warzone. I had a viewer offer to buy me Modern Warfare 2, the classic version, if I would stream it. And as flattered as I was, I had to decline because, first of all, I don't mind people gifting me things. I'm honored if someone wants to gift me something, but I can't have strings attached. If they want to gift me something, they have to understand I might not get around to playing it. There's no guarantee that I'm going to stream it. You know, it's kind of like a gift at your own risk, so to speak. Oh, we get to see what the ultimate is. What is the ultimate? Let's see. Oh, I'm excited. Jaggy Strike. What is this? Oh, he summons a posse. Nice. You have to spend money to buy. Are we talking about Warzone, or are we just talking about the base multiplayer? I'm not good at Last Man Standing, Battle Royale games. I've only played Warzone a handful of times. I'm not going to say it wasn't my cup of tea, but I would have preferred to have had a crew that I could go around with. I hate solo gaming, Battle Royales, or being a third wheel. I don't really like talking to people that I don't know. Especially considering there's a lot of toxicity in some games. If it's a game like Apex Legends, I will sometimes team up with randos in trios because we know what the objective is, and I'm pretty good at following the leader. If someone steps up and they're like, let's go over here, I will follow and we will take care of it, and we've gotten a few wins. The only game I will solo Battle Royale is Fortnite. In fact, earlier today, I had to do some quest objectives that you could only do in the Battle Royale mode because they were on the edge of the island. So I logged in and I was just like, well, I'm just gonna go do my objectives and then I'm gonna jump off a bridge and into the match. But by the time I finished doing my objectives, I was one of 5 people left. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just see what happens. My one and only kill in that game was eliminating the last person standing, or eliminating the other person, and I won. So I guess that was good. I don't know. I feel kind of bad because it's like, you want to win the game, but you also want like a big whole bag of dog tags with you, right? I mean, are you allowed to win Fortnite with only 1 kill? I felt kind of weird about that. Maybe I should make a video. Should you win Fortnite with only 1 kill? And what's so bad is the gun I used was a common, the lowest level shotgun in the game. It was a white, very common weapon. Wasn't even a purple or a blue. Oh my gosh. Quick play was Team Deathmatch and Domination, and they were cool. The maps were all very Modern Warfare feeling, which was good. My favorite being 2007 Modern Warfare. See, that's where I'm at. Team Deathmatch is probably my favorite mode in any multiplayer game. If you want to get me excited for a multiplayer game, give me Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch in Battlefield, Team Deathmatch in if Apex Legends had a Team Deathmatch like, say, Titanfall had as a Team Deathmatch, or even an objective like Capture the Flag, I would never stop playing Apex Legends. Because I'm kind of done with the Battle Royale being the driving force behind games. I get it. It's the new hotness, and it's what pushes esport. Because let's face it, it's perfect for esport competitions because there is a clear deciding victor. Your team either wins or they don't. But I'm all about the team deathmatch. Respawning and winning based on score more than anything. There are good sidelines and choke points, and all the guns have personality and feel viable. What about sniping? Did you try any you tried any of the sniper rifles? Sniping in COD is very iffy with me. In Modern Warfare, I actually I purchased a sniper rifle that I had not unlocked. So I couldn't change anything on it. Like, you could take it into the gun shop and you could modify it, whether you wanted the suppressor or whether you wanted like an extended clip or whatever. I couldn't do anything to this gun because I hadn't unlocked it yet. So I was stuck with it the way that it was. And this thing had like a 100x scope. I'm exaggerating. Had like a 100x scope. It was like lifting up a aircraft carrier. It was so slow to bring the scope up to your eye. But this thing had explosive rounds. all I had to do was I could miss someone and still inflict damage on them. It was such a good sniper rifle. You bet they were pissed. I bet they were too. If they went and watched the replay and saw what I was using, or if they could, oh, I bet they'd be so mad. There are good sightlines show point when using a battle rifle that was semi-auto when I wanted, and single fire too. So if someone rushed a corner, I have full auto. Semi-auto and full auto, 15 in a mag. I think my favorite weapon in Modern Warfare was the P90. It was so versatile. So versatile for my playing style. I do like a good 2-round burst because the accuracy on a 2-round burst is amazing. The problem is a 2-round burst, unless it's a headshot, is probably not going to be a very quick kill weapon, and you can find yourself emptying your trigger, or it takes too long to end the other opponent. You know, then you've messed up. You want to be able to end that fight pretty quickly, and sometimes a 2-round burst won't do it. But I do love a good 2-round burst. That's one thing that I hated about Battlefield 4, is there was one weapon, I think it was a bullpup, that had a 2-round burst feature that you could switch to, and then they removed that because it made the gun entirely too accurate, and there wasn't a decent offset penalty. So instead of having it be a 2-round, they turned it into a 3-round, and they gave it a different like accuracy penalty, which sucked. It destroyed the whole gun at that point. Best of both worlds. LMGs are good, and the M16 felt nice. LMGs, you don't run super slow. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm assuming if I stream some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you might be down for either joining in or at least watching some of the Let's Play of that. What about campaign? Are they going to have a decent story campaign with that? I haven't heard anything about game campaigns for COD. Speaking of which, I haven't even touched the campaign of Modern Warfare. I probably need to do that at some point. Prisoner rescue is like search and destroy, but when you die, you can revive your teammates twice. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, definitely. They're going to have a campaign. It's all crossplay and thing. Nice, 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 nice. Do you have okay, what have you heard about Discord being on consoles? And voice chat and whatnot. One of the things that I don't like is getting into a party chat where you can hear other people can hear you if you're not careful. Like if I'm in a party chat, I just want to be able to talk to my party. I don't want to be talking to the lobby. And sometimes you get your voice bleeding into the lobby in some games when you're going cross-platform. I know that PlayStation is supposed to work out a deal with Discord where they can have Discord voice chat integration. That would be amazing, but I don't remember if Xbox has something like that or if they're going to improve on that. Xbox has Discord now too? Okay. I haven't really cracked open my Xbox since before I started moving. So I'm kind of a month behind. I haven't even looked into the Game Pass shop to see what's been taken away and what's been added. Probably need to do that. Maybe on my next Twitch stream, maybe tomorrow afternoon, if I can get on, I'll do a Twitch stream and we'll go through the Xbox Game Pass, see what's up. Oh, I need to change this to speed and change my weapon. When you said you can hold enemies so they don't get revived. When you say hold them, it's like putting them on your shoulder and carrying them. It's just PC, Discord, party chat on console. See, that's all you really need. That's all you really need. The integration should be simple enough. But yeah, I love Discord party chat. It's really great. I don't know if you've ever played Fall Guys, but there's usually in every match, there's some rando that's standing at the finish line who's trying to push and hold people from crossing. Like, that's his whole job. You would think that that's actually part of the gameplay, but it's not. It's just somebody being a douchebag. But there's always someone standing there trying to hold people and keep them from crossing. And that's what that reminded me of when you said, hold the enemies. I envision someone physically holding them. It's like, no, you can't revive them. Get that med kit away, sir. There'll be no healing here. Dude, that would suck if you're in the middle of healing someone and an enemy just walks up and kicks that syringe right out of your hand. It's like, no. Revive denied. Kill 3 people in one spot and you can defend their bodies or the objective, so more ways to play it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, here's a big question. I do have on my schedule, if you go to my Discord, I don't know if you're a member of my Discord or not, no pressure, but if you are a member of my Discord, or if you saw the post that I made in my community message board here on YouTube, I did upload, or I did make upload. Why did I say upload? I made a schedule for this week, and October 4th, I will be playing early access Overwatch 2. Are you an Overwatch fan? Is that something that you've got on your radar at all? Or are you like some of the people I know who put 1,000 hours on Overwatch and then rage quit because reasons? And I am not talking smack, because I've definitely rage quit Overwatch more than once. I rage quit so hard I once uninstalled it off of my Xbox and then like a month later reinstalled it, played 3 games, rage quit again, and then I didn't uninstall it. Now I'm on a semi hiatus until Overwatch 2 because I don't want to get burnt out. I played the open beta when it was out. It was okay. I had a few things to say about it. I didn't make a video like I wanted, but it wasn't bad. It was not a bad experience. I get what they're doing with the game. I understand where they're going with it. I just wish we had known that it was going to be like more of an MMO, in the sense that they're just going to continue to add things to the game. All we're really getting, what Overwatch 2 really is just Overwatch version 2.0. That's all it is. It's just got a fresh engine under the hood. It's got a little bit of a fresh coat of paint, and it's ready to go for the next 5 to 7 years, give or take. Now they can just focus on content and seasonal stuff. You played that for one, you played the first one, but you actually preferred Paladins. Oh, my dude, Paladins! I looked up tonight before I got on stream how many people were still playing Paladins, and it's slightly less than 20,000 people. Man, everyone enjoys when I play Paladins. I want to stream more of it because I really enjoy it. I'm an IO main, by the way. But yeah, I feel ya. I want Paladins to really If they just gave it like a little bit of a graphical overhaul and put as much attention into it as they gave Smite, I feel like Paladins would have a breath of fresh air added to it. You love playing Ceres? It sucked on PlayStation. Your friend got disconnected as soon as you joined the game. When was that? How long ago was that? I recently, within about a month or so, played it with my friend. He's on PlayStation, and I was playing with him on PC. That's one of the few games where if you're in the lobby or if you're in the game, you're everyone can hear you. But I think voice chat is disabled by default, so most people don't voice chat in Paladins anyway. So the chances of them hearing you talking smack about your team is probably not going to happen. I really liked the new character that had the scythe. Can't remember what her name was now. It's not Vora, is it? Might be. I really like that character. She's really hard to use. And the one, she looks like a succubus. She's kind of a vampire girl with a box that shoots pretty strong projectiles or energy projectiles. Rare monster den. Oh my gosh, we are going in. The last time you played was about a year ago. It's still fun. It's still very fun. I think the game has come a long way since it first came out. I was there when it first came out, and it was so clunky. It was so clunky. But it's gotten a lot better. I'm curious to know if, like, I've heard a lot of people say that Paladins was in development before Overwatch, but how do you get the idea for something like that? You know, how do you get the idea for a 5v5 shooter? I mean, I'm not being dismissive. I'm just genuinely curious. How do you have two games where there are characters that are clearly seemingly inspired by one another, that isn't a ripoff of one or the other? Either Overwatch took some cues from Paladins, or Paladins took some cues from Overwatch. It just seems that way. It's so weird. Oh great, here comes monster. I have to kick its butt. We're going to shoot it in the head. Time to battle. Okay. This one is going to be tech speed. Arrow. Yes, arrow. But anyway, yeah, I think Saturday, or is it Sunday? Let me check here. Sunday, I will be streaming over here on YouTube. I'll be premiering Overwatch 2. No! We got it. Overwatch had a bigger team and came out first. I guess League of Legends or Smite. I guess next step is what would happen if it was first person. Wait, what is that? What does that mean? League of Legends or Smite? Did I ask you about those? I'm kind of confused on that. Sorry, I guess I got distracted in what I was saying. I do play some League of Legends occasionally. I don't play Smite anymore because I had a friend that wanted to play it entirely too much on console, and I got burnt out very fast. Maybe they were the inspiration. Oh, okay. Maybe they were the inspiration. Gotcha. Oh, we're all going in for the attack. Oh, this is rare. This is so rare. Oh, I've only seen that like one other time. See, the thing is that when you're playing this game, you have someone that goes in with you. They're like an NPC fighter. So you don't really have any control over how they fight. They can use the wrong attack type. They will use the wrong attack type. It's very random. Sometimes they're better at it. You know, they'll pair up the correct attack against an enemy. But when you and your monster use the same attack type, you'll do like a duo charge, a charged attack where the two of you lunge together, so you inflict more damage. It's pretty rare when you pull off one of these where everyone does it at the same time, and I think you can only do that on your ultimates. Did I ever play Guardians of Middle Earth on Xbox 360? No, I don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever did. I want to see that. Let me see. There was only a few Lord of the Rings games that I ever played. The last one that I played was Shadow of Mordor, and I jokingly and lovingly called it Shadow of Hodor because I was watching Game of Thrones at the time, and I wanted to do a meme, but one was already done. I thought I was going to be the first one to make a meme and make it popular, but nope. It's a Lord of the Rings MOBA. Now see, that does sound interesting. The concept of that actually sounds like it should work. Okay, so we're still inside here. Let's see, I need to go this way. Oh, we're already at the nest. Oh, this is a rare monster nest. Let's see. It's a 100% normal weight. I want to try one more. This one is glowing. I think we're gonna take it. I'm an egg stealer. This is how you make monsters like you. You beat them up, you steal their eggs, and then you raise their children as your own. There is absolutely nothing suspicious about that. Legacy of Kain, I do remember the name. My friend played the crap out of that game. Soul Reaver, no. Onimusha, I do remember. I don't think I've played any of those. But seen them, yes. Or at least know of them. Okay, we gotta go back to the village. I want to see what this egg is. Alright, let's see. Where is... I'm curious to try this game on PC. I think it would play a lot smoother, especially the controls. But it's not bad. It's not bad. The controls are just a little stiff. There's not really much in the way of adjusting the sensitivity. I mean, it's not like I'm aiming for a headshot or something. Okay. Soggy Leviathan Egg. Okay. That's one that I don't think I have yet. Let's see. This is going to be a rare monster. Don't think I have one of those. No, I don't. Okay, so a Royal Ludroth. It's a power attack type. Max HP of 80. Let's see. Okay, so it has anti-seal, seal breaker, passive skill, power skill, so it has a water-based attack, passive skill, health boost. Then level 8, it gets aqua shot. Level 15, it gets maximum rollout. Wait. Maximum rollout deals medium water damage to one enemy, also causes recoil damage to the user. That kind of sucks. Legacy of Kain has such an amazing story and voice acting with Shakespearean dialogue. You owe it to yourself to pick it up. It's a series, so Blood Omen and Soul Reaver, then Legacy of Kain Defiance. Just watch the Soul Reaver 1 intro. You'll be amazed. If you like vampires and gothic. I do like vampires and gothic. I would have loved, and this is in no way me bad-mouthing this particular game. I don't want this to bite me in the ass later on, but I could not play Bloodborne. I love the look and the aesthetic of the game, but me and the PlayStation 4 controller just no longer have that same understanding that we used to years ago. And I died 1,000 times. I've been told it's one of those games that if you just stick with it and you get a little further, the sense of accomplishment is worth it. But I honestly didn't feel like I had the time necessary to dedicate to trying to get further in that game. So it was more of a time crunch than anything. Though I still have it. I still have it on PlayStation because I got it on PlayStation Plus. So anytime I want, I can go back to it. But if that game were on PC, I feel like I would have better control over my actions. Sometimes I would go to try to dodge or move, and I would end up in the wall or kissing the enemy on his taint. There were just too many variables, I felt like, when it came to the controls. But I really loved the lore of the game as well. And there is a song by an artist on YouTube that is just haunting about some of the lore in that game. Super Hard PC is a puzzle adventure game with a hack and slash elements. Nice. I will definitely look that up. Most definitely. I feel like tonight's stream has just been me doing a lot of yakking and not a lot of gaming, but hey, that's what this is about, right? This is a grinding stream, so hey, I'm not complaining. Besides, I got a rare monstie out of it, right? And I wasn't even trying. Color me awesome. You have it on Steam on your laptop. What is that? Are we talking about an artist? Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let me see something here. I want to see if I can upgrade any of my equipment. Blah, 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 blah. Red's grandchild. Yes, I obviously don't have a name. Welcome to the Ruto Armory and Smithy. You want to check out our bows? No, I want to upgrade crap. Let me see. I want to upgrade my Cataclysm sword. Nice, let's do it. Is now max level. Select a slot to equip it in. Do not change. Okay, now let's go with my... Oh, I don't have enough. I spent a lot of currency upgrading that sword. So this is my battle club, the Droth drone. You know, it's gotta be kind of sus. I go out, I fight monsters, and then I salvage their monster parts and I use them to make weapons and armor. And in between, I battle monsters as parents, kill them, salvage their parts, turn them into armor and weapons, and then raise their children as my own friends. So I guess my pets are carrying me around the battlefield while I am adorned with pieces of their parents for weapons and armor. When I think about it like that, it's pretty sick, but cool at the same time. You see, can I upgrade my armor? No, I cannot. Oh, my armor is already at max. Okay. Let's see if I can forge any armor. Oh my heck. What the... Exactly, poor monsters. Oh, now that's just flashy. Great jaggy armor. Puke armor. Honestly, you want the most expensive armor. I think the Anja armor is the one that's going to be the best here. If anything has, if playing video games has taught me anything, when it comes to armor and weapons, if it costs a lot of money, it's probably better. Not always. I mean, I have played Fable 3, where when you get a rare weapon, it's usually trash. You might as well just stick with one of the ones you find on the ground. I am definitely gonna need more money, but the problem is, I don't even have enough parts to make this. I have to go fight more Anjanath. And I actually made a video where I fought the Anjanath. I think it was part of the main story, main quest scenario. But I won't lie, it was a battle that lasted over 20 minutes. And I was extremely fortunate. So I'm gonna have to go get some more parts. I don't have enough. The Kutku armor, maybe? No. Let me see, the Lumu armor. Well, I don't know. It may not let me do it because I don't have the money. Let me go run some trials real fast and see if that will help. Wait, let me see if there's any subquests I can turn in. I can turn this in. Okay. My goal for tonight's stream was to go up another level. So I'm close. I'm maybe 5 battles or less away from doing that. You only get about 20 XP per battle, or for turning stuff in. So let me do a trial. We're gonna do this one since this is one of the hardest ones so far. You have played Monster Hunter World? That's the one that I played, but my friends were like, dude, you need this game in your life. You got to play this game. And I'm like, okay, I'll play this game. We'll play together. We won't outplay the other. We're going to play on the same level because my friends had a notorious habit of playing without me. And then I would come back and I would be all low level and they would be like God tier. And they would just be like, hey man, you need better gear. Here, I guess I can gift you this. Take this. And that was my experience with a lot of games. And sure enough, they played without me. They got super high level and they're like, don't worry, man, we'll carry you. Like, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay, I guess. You know, your shoulder's big enough. I want to play Monster Hunter Rise really, really badly. But I know that as soon as I get it, everyone's going to want to play with me. I don't mind playing with other people, but it's one of those games that I really want to try solo. I was pressing the wrong button. I almost lost. Oh, that's just not fair. Where did Winnie the Pooh get a honey pot from? It's crit time. Poor little fella, he's all tuckered out. If only it didn't use the honey pot. Sometimes I say things that I regret. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, we need to knock his head off. Again, that sounded much harsher than I meant it to. Oh, it certainly would have died one turn before. And because this is a trial, the goal here is to beat all three of them in 6 turns. I've only beaten all 3 of them in 12 turns. So I've only placed silver. You get better rewards for doing it in fewer turns. To beat them in fewer turns, you just have to do one thing. Be stronger. Dude, I feel like Chris Pratt riding a velociraptor with a bunch of other velociraptors. Only he rode a motorcycle. Still to this day, I don't care what anybody says about the Jurassic World movies. I'm a giant nerd and I'm a big kid at heart. Jurassic Park and the Jurassic Park franchise are gonna be with me for the rest of my life. But having said that, one of the coolest scenes in any Jurassic movie was the scene where Chris Pratt was riding a motorcycle with his velociraptors through the woods and jungle. I don't care what anybody says, good or bad, about the movie. That was an awesome scene. It was silly, and I loved it. I just used the wrong weapon. And I'm not holding out my hand. Oh no, I'm not a moron. I have owned pets before. Even cuddly pets will bite the hand that feeds them, okay? What do you expect from a velociraptor? They don't know the difference between the num-num you're handing them and your arm, okay? You give them their snack on a stick, and then you back away slowly. You don't hold it in your hand. Well, I don't think he was feeding them out of his hand, but you know what I'm saying. Even pets sometimes don't know the difference between the little chewy morsel and the tips of my fingers. Heck, sometimes I don't even know. I've bitten my finger quite a few times eating French fries. They're just so good. You know, I don't know where the French fry ends and my finger begins. You saw the last one at the cinema with your brother? You hadn't seen the previous two? I liked it. I liked the last one. It was so bizarre. I don't know. It hit all the nostalgia feels. I'm not ashamed to say I had beer goggle vision the whole way. I was blinded by nostalgia, and I watched the whole movie with a giant grin on my face. And I make no apologies for it. It's kind of like when you go to the buffet and somebody's like, man, that potato salad is the worst. I hate potato salad. And I'm like, oh, more for me. Nom, 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 nom. But I don't mind people having I don't mind that people don't like it. I'm assuming you didn't like it, or that you thought it was too weird. Oh, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. No, it's gonna heal himself. Oh, with the power of heart on its chest. Well, now we're just gonna have to kill it harder. Let me change my weapon here. No, I hit go. No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, you didn't know why there were pterodactyls living on the Empire State Building. Yeah, that's a plot. That's a plot point that happens in the second Jurassic World movie. So if you haven't seen the second one, there's a lot of stuff that's extremely confusing. Needless to say, an act of charity causes the dinosaurs to get out. And once the genie is out of the bottle, they really don't know what to do with them. It's a bit overblown, I think. Honestly, I don't see how a few hundred could turn into such a global menace. But I think it had been quite a few years between the second movie and the third one. But still, it was kind of a plot point near the end of the second movie as to why they're out. The one movie I'm excited to go see this season is Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm a big nerd. I'm a huge James Cameron fan. So anything that James Cameron makes or even has a hand in making, I have to watch it. So I'm definitely going to be there. I would like to go to the Alamo, what is it called? I think it's called the Alamo Draft House. We have one in town. I've only been to it once, but they have amazing seats. Either that or watch it on IMAX. I think Avatar 2 would be good on IMAX. I saw the last Star Wars movie on IMAX, and it was an experience watching a movie on a movie screen that's 3 stories tall. Halloween Kills. Wait, didn't they already do that? Let me see. Yeah, I think I might have seen that one. I liked them. I thought I liked the newest Halloween movie. I wasn't a major Halloween fan, but I do like John Carpenter's movies, even though he didn't really have much to do with it. You loved Avatar at the cinema? Agreed. It was I thought it was I disagree that it was overhyped. I think what may have happened was people built it up and then people were like, oh, this is like turning, you know, lead into gold. And then when people didn't get that for whatever reason, then they were disappointed. What I would rather tell someone is I highly enjoyed it, but don't take my word for it. Go in with minimal expectations. I mean, but it's kind of hard. I really just want to see where the technology goes because, like yourself, when it comes to graphics, I really love movie special effects. I can overlook a lot of bad special effects if the story is there, but if the special effects are done right, and I feel like Avatar was one of those few movies where even though it literally was one giant special effect, it didn't sit there and go, hey, look at this special effect because that's all we have to offer. There's no story. I think there was a good enough story there that you could forget that you were watching a movie where the entire world was fake. Okay, I don't know. Did I level up? Yes, I leveled up. Excellent. Okay, so that's what I wanted. I wanted to level up. Let's see. Let's look at my stats here. So I think the last time I checked my stats, my HP was at 90. My HP is at now 96. So leveling up from level 13 to level 14 gave me 6 more HP. Really? That's not a lot. That is not a lot. I'm gonna have to level up one more time, I think, before I go try to do the battle I'm trying to do, because that thing one-shot me. It got enraged and then it like slapped me so hard I lost a heart, and then we kept fighting it and it got enraged again and it slapped me while in enraged mode and I lost another heart. Basically it KO'd me, and because I'm the lead character in the story, my whole team wiped. So yeah, my next stream, I mean, I guess I could do this off stream. I really don't want to though, but I guess I could just do the grinding. Guess I'll throw that out there. Doesn't matter if I grind off stream or do I need to do it on stream for it to count? I don't know, but I might go do some grinding and see if I can get up to level 15 before I go do any more of the main story. I mean, it's not like I'm spoiling anything. Unless, of course, I find another rare monster den and I get another rare monster, you know, and then kill its parent and steal its egg and force it to like me. What a world. It's almost like a Monster Hunter world. Anyway, gonna say you're going back to sleep now. Actually, believe it or not, I am probably going to wrap up the stream. I've been going for 3 hours, and I think that that's a pretty good time for me to go ahead and wind it down. I am going to be streaming. I'm going to throw this out there for anyone else that's watching or that comes across this. If you happen to get this far into the stream, this weekend is going to be the first Halloween or scary game I'm going to play for Halloween. It's going to be Saturday, I think. Yes, Saturday, the 3rd. I'm going to do a scary game. Hopefully I can do it in one setting. If not, it'll be something I have to come back to. Every weekend, I'm going to do another scary game leading up to Halloween. And then on Halloween, wait a minute, I'm sorry. My bad. The second, why did I got way ahead of myself here. And that means I'm gonna have to change my schedule slightly. Oops, I was looking at the wrong month. Boy, that's embarrassing. Yeah. The second is still gonna be, or the first is still gonna be, scary games. But for Halloween is it's gonna be on Monday. I'm gonna attempt my speed run of Resident Evil Village one more time. So that's the ultimate goal. So we're gonna have scary game on Saturday. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scary games for the month of October, and then on Halloween I'm gonna do my speed run, try to beat my personal best on Resident Evil Village. You need to play The Evil Within 2. If you like Resident Evil 8, it's a masterpiece and on Game Pass. I played Resident Evil 1. It was not my cup of tea, but I've had people say that Evil Within 2, I'm sorry, is better than Evil Within 1. That it's so much better. Never had an opportunity to play it though. It's me, what's going on? Oh dude, you're showing up so late. I'm actually about to wind down the stream, but hello, how are you doing? I can hang out a little bit more if people want to chat or talk. You've done a knife only run on Resident Evil 1 with Chris in 2 hours, 13 minutes. That's your best achievement? I can't remember what my completion time is for Res 8. Or Resident Evil 8. I'm sorry, not RE8. I think it was under 3 hours. I want to say it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes or less. But when I was doing the run, I walked right past a key in a box, and or one of the objects you use to forge a key. And I had not missed this before. In 8 playthroughs, I had not missed this. I had gotten it every single time, but when it came down to the speed run, I walked right past this box, and then I had to circle all the way back around through the complex in order to get it again. And I lost like over 15 minutes. So my speed run would have actually been a lot quicker if I had not missed that key. So that's all on me. I still beat my personal best, but it could have been, and that's what gnaws at me, is what keeps me awake at night. The could have beens, the should have beens, the maybes, all that stuff. It's me says, I'm pretty good, thanks. Sorry I'm late. What about you? I've been doing pretty good. We've been grinding in Monster Hunter Stories 2. And I was able to grind out another level. This is a very slow game. At least it is for me. There's a lot of grinding that I'm having to do right now because there is a monster that can just about one-shot me. And it's bad. It's real bad. So I've got to get my HP up. I've got to get my strength up. And I've got to upgrade my weapons as much as I can. The Evil Within 1 is horrible. Evil Within 1 just didn't make any sense to me. I didn't really understand what was going on, where I was going, or anything like that. It was very confusing. Yeah. So, I don't know if you need to have played the first one in order to play the second one or not. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't really get into it. I don't know. But yeah, so we were just talking about my schedule, and I'm gonna have to refix my schedule. For some reason, I looked at the wrong month when I was writing my schedule. Overwatch 2 does not come out on Sunday. It comes out next Wednesday, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it comes out next Tuesday. So it comes out in a week. So yeah, it's not going to be well, and that's actually perfect because it falls between next week's Monster Hunter and next week's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So tomorrow night I'm going to be streaming Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Thursday, no, I'm sorry, tomorrow night, or should I say tonight, I'm going to be streaming more Splatoon 3. Wednesday night, I'm going to be streaming Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Thursday night is going to be more Splatoon 3. Friday night is going to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Saturday is going to be Scary Game number 1 for October. And then Sunday, I'm going to have to change that. Maybe I'll do some Destiny 2 gameplay. So, Slodsworth said, 8 will be fun to speedrun, but I can't play it till my friend comes in November. Why is that? 2 is like a Silent Hill 2, and no, you don't need to play the first one. You haven't. If I'm being honest, I just got up. It's 8:12 a.m. where I live. What? Yeah, I'm catching everyone early, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Early, or should I say the late streamer gets the early watcher. Yeah, I need to change that real quick. Let me go to my community message board and see if I can redo that. People are going to be so confused as to how I'll be playing Overwatch 2 this coming Sunday. Because yeah, that's not happening, unfortunately. Can I edit this once I've already posted it? Yes, I can. Okay, so it's not going to be Overwatch 2. It's going to be Destiny 2. I'm sorry, everyone. I screwed up. Me and my stupid eyes looked at the wrong thing. And I'm probably going to change the time. I'll move it up to 10 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. The reason that I was going to have it at 9 o'clock is so that I could do a really long stream. Okay, so it's been updated. There you go. I've fixed it. I need to fix the one on my Discord now. You're glad you could say hi? I'm glad you were able to stop by as well. I hope you're up for some Splatoon tomorrow. I was invited to play some Splatoon 3 earlier, but I had a lot of stuff that I was doing, and I wasn't able to join my friend in his stream. He was over on Twitch. It was, I don't know if you were here when he was here, but it was Racer X. He streams on Twitch, and he messaged me on Discord and was like, hey, you want to play some Splatoon 3? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm down. I'm eating. Let me finish up some stuff that I'm doing and I'll get on. And I wasn't able to, so I feel kind of bad about that. But anyway, hopefully I can get a few people interested who might want to play. Or I might try the story mode. I think Splatoon 3 does have a story campaign, sort of. I'll have to look into how that's done. I don't really know. I only played a little bit of the story mode in the second one. But the Splatoon 3 is going to start at 11 p.m. my time tomorrow. So what would that be for you guys? I don't have a time conversion readily available. Hopefully it won't be too early. You don't have to get up early on my account. I promise. Just if you want to show up, you can show up. If you don't, it's fine. I'm just going to throw it out there. But it would be great if you did, if you want to watch, or if you wanted to participate. Anywho, so yeah, I did finally. It only took me almost a month to do more Monster Hunter stories too. Yay! Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been going for over 3 hours. I try to keep these things around the 3-hour mark, unless it's just really popping. And all I've been doing tonight has just been grinding and talking. I have talked so much, but I want to say thank you to Slodsworth, who has kept me in check through the whole thing. Thank you, and thank you, It's Me, for showing up. Sorry that I'm wrapping up now, but I need to try to wind down myself, get some sleep, and start my day tomorrow, or should I say later today. And but tonight, yeah, more Splatoon 3. Look forward to it. And also earlier tonight, if I can, I'm going to be streaming over on Twitch. I think I'm going to be doing some more Fortnite or some Destiny 2. It just depends. I'm going to be doing a random variety stream, so it could be a little bit of anything. Chances are it's going to be a lot of everything. So if you want, I'll post in Discord and on Twitter when I'm going to be going live, so be sure to check that out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I will catch you all in the next live stream. All right, guys, have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye.